Satnam, good morning. It is so pretty this morning. That tiny little thing up there in the sky is the moon. It'll be new in 2 more days. Drop down to the sky and the water. It's about 25 minutes until sunrise. It's a soft breeze and a clear sky. Very pretty. Let's get started. Begin by noticing yourself. Rock from side to side on your sit bones. And then balance them evenly, side to side, and sit straight and tall. Tuck your chin in, and then gently close your eyes and roll your eyes up to the brow point. Shoulders down, soft, face soft. I'll tune us in with a mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo calls on the wisdom of the universe, and then calls on the wisdom within us. And the third time through blends those two together. Hands together and rest the thumbs against the sternum. Inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Good. Bring your hands in front of you, about 20 inches apart or so, and in there, put everything, all of your thoughts. Thoughts are the seeds that grow and make our life what it is. So get them all in there. I mean, from the beginning, from when you very first thought anything, from the very beginning, get them all in there. Whether they're good, they're bad, they're ugly, get them there. Whatever you're worrying about currently, whatever you worried about in the past, all your good thoughts, all your bad thoughts, get them all there, and then name them. And what they are is they are your past. And what you want to be is today, new, ready to go, and create your life the way you want it to be. So start by moving your hands toward one another, releasing those thoughts, the baggage of your past. Like a laser, focus on this moment right now, where you are. From here you go forward. Let go of the baggage of the past. Release it. Bring your hands together. Match them up, fingerprint to fingerprint, and rest them down against your sternum. Good. Remember this place and how you got to this place. And when you find yourself caught in the whirling storm of thoughts, put your hands apart and bring them together and come back to this spot. Now open your eyes and begin with the first exercise, spinal flexes. Spinal flexes arch the lower back. Your hands are in your lap. And as you arch your lower back, your chest raises. Drop your shoulders down and keep your face looking forward with your chin parallel to the floor. Then on the exhale, start at the base of your spine and curl and round back. Inhale, lift and arch. Exhale, curl and round back. So close your eyes, go inside, and breathe and move. Waking up your spinal column. So many nerves come off the spinal column and travel out to all the organs and spaces in your body. Wake them up. If you can, pick up a little speed. Keep your sit bones firmly planted. Now move your hands out onto your knees. Grab hold of your knees and straighten your arms. Hold them very straight and stiff and continue this motion. Notice how the focus of the exercise has changed and is into the middle of the back between the shoulder blades. An area that carries a lot of our tension. Hard to reach. This exercise gets to it. So breathe and move and release the tension. Remember to keep the arms straight. If you forget, remind yourself. And keep breathing. Good. Breathe back to center. And exhale. Good. Next exercise is spinal twists. To do spinal twists, bring your arms up into the air with the upper arms parallel to the floor. You can actually stay in this position, or if your arms and shoulders work, you could bring your fingers down onto your shoulders with the thumbs in the back. You can also hold onto your upper arms with your hands. The movement is the upper body. The sit bones are firmly planted. The feet are planted. And the eyes are going to roll up to the brow point, holding yourself stable in this movement pattern. On the inhale, twist all the way in one direction. And now check your sit bones and make sure you haven't lifted up, but that they're both balanced and placed against the chair. Feet on the floor and eyes rolled up. Exhale, go the opposite direction. Check the position with the sit bones, feet, and eyes, and then begin. Guide it with the breath. Continuing to warm up the spine, the connection that goes from the bottom to the top. Getting it ready to face the day. Preparing it for meditation. Moving across this upper part of the chest at the level of the heart. Opening to give and receive love. And then back on the physical plane, twisting, creating range of motion and ease of movement, which come in handy when you're playing golf. Get it all. Breathe and move. Good, now go all the way in one direction on an inhale. And all the way in the opposite direction on an exhale. Back to center on an inhale. And gently pull the elbows toward one another, opening. And release. Good, good, good. Let's try Crescent Moon. Yeah, checking in this tight space to make sure we can get it done. Begin by bringing one arm up, pointing the fingers up to the sky, dropping the other arm down, pointing the fingers toward the ground. Inhale, stretch in both directions, and on the exhale, arch over. And again, check your sit bones. Don't come up off your sit bones to go further. It's not about how far you go. It's about the curve in your spine. Again, stimulating the spine in a different direction. Holding and breathing. Good. Come back to center. Stretch up, stretch down, and back into your lap, and raise the opposite arm. Point the fingers to the sky. Point the fingers on the other side to the earth. Inhale, stretch long and strong. Exhale, arch over. Sit bones firm, evenly placed, feet on the floor, eyes rolled up, and remember to breathe. You won't go very far, that's okay. Feel the stretch in your spine and breathe. Good. Come back to center. Stretch up, stretch down. Inhale. And exhale. And release. Good. Next exercise is life nerve stretch. To do life nerve stretch, move out onto the edge of your chair. Bring one leg out in front of you. Place the heel into the floor. Pull the toes back. Spine straight. Chin in place. Hinge forward from the hips, keeping the spine straight and the chin in place. And feel the stretch across the back of the leg, all the way up and around the buttocks. And hold and breathe. Good. Stretching that long nerve. I always call it life nerve. Life nerve's tight, something's not right. Stretch it every morning. Good. Now come back to center on an inhale and change sides. Bring the other leg out in front of you. Place the heel into the floor. Drop the shoulders, get the chin in place. Straight spine. Inhale. And as you exhale, come forward over the leg, keeping the spine straight, long. keeping the legs straight and long, and breathe. And perhaps on each exhale, allowing the body to move just a little further, if only 1/8 of an inch. Allowing it, not forcing it. Only to that point of gentle challenge, no less, no more. And breathe. Stretching that long sciatic nerve. Good. Inhale and come back to center. Great. The next exercise is shoulder raises. Inhale and bring your shoulders all the way up to your ears. And then on the exhale, exaggerate and drop them. Do it again. Now exaggerate and drop. And that's the exercise. Inhale up, exhale down through both nostrils. Close your eyes, roll them up, and begin. If you can, pick up a little speed. Keep going. Whatever weighs you down, let it go. It's right there. You carry it around on your shoulders. When you exhale and drop, let it go. Whatever it is that weighs you down. Tire the muscles out. Help them give up the tension. Let go. Good. Now inhale and bring both shoulders all the way up. Squeeze them, and on the exhale, like you're firing a cannon, fire it out your mouth. Cannon breath. Raise it up again. Pull, pull, pull. And get ready to fire the cannon and let it all go. One more time. Get it all in your shoulders, tight, tense, and then fire it out your mouth and get rid of it. Good. Next exercise is head and neck rolls. Necks are delicate. Be gentle with yours. To do this exercise, use your nose to draw a circle in the air and use the breath to guide the movement. Inhale and come up over the top of the circle. Exhale and go down around the bottom of the circle. Breathing and moving. Looking for your gentle challenge. Don't worry about the size of the circle. Go to that point of gentle challenge by gradually enlarging the circle until you find it. No more, no less. If you find pain, remind yourself pain isn't gentle. Back off a little, just to that point of gentle challenge. Good. Now come back to center on an inhale and change direction and breathe the nose in a circle in the opposite direction. Start small and gradually enlarge. Each side may be different. Again, no pain. Going to the point of gentle challenge. Good. Come back to center on an inhale and sit for meditation. This morning we're going to focus on the breath. Focus on the long, deep breath. A quick review. Inhale through both nostrils, and the first level of the breath causes the belly to round as the diaphragm drops down. It's the abdominal part of the breath. As the breath continues to flow in, the muscles across the back expand, and the rib cage expands outward and upward into the chest, the middle part of the breath. And then the top part of the breath pulls the breath all the way up into the clavicle area. And then it spills it back down, reversing the locations from the top to the middle to the bottom. And that's a long, deep breath. So we breathe approximately 15 times per minute. And if things get tense or stressful, it goes up to maybe 25 times a minute. It becomes shallow. Down here at the bottom, there's about a liter of blood moving around. Up here, there's about a teacup full. So when that breath goes down and you enrich your blood supply with oxygen, you create big changes, not only in your body, but in your mind and your mood. Well worth practicing. We are going to consider slowing the breath down from that 15 times down to approximately 8 times, which we're taught is the optimal, breath length, to breathe 8 times a minute. So you're going to become conscious of that. Approximately 4 seconds on the inhale and 4 seconds on the exhale. And work with that and enjoy the effects. And then during the week or during the day, notice yourself and notice your breath and make it deeper and make it longer, and begin to make 8 times a minute your average breath, your habit. So let's practice. The way we form habits is by practicing them over and over. Sit with your spine straight and your eyes rolled up and closed, and begin to pull the breath in, pulling it in through both nostrils, down, rounding the belly, into the back rib cage and chest, up to the clavicle, and then spill it out. Good. Don't create extra tension. If 4 is too quick for you or too long for you, adjust. If you want to make it longer, do. If you want to make it shorter, do. Find your optimum for now and work with it. Keep breathing. Check your chin and make sure that your chin is pulled back so the neck vertebrae are open. At the bottom of the breath, pull the navel back to the spinal column and then begin filling again, going from the bottom, expanding the belly, expanding the muscles of the back and the rib cage and chest up into the clavicle, and then spill it out all the way to the bottom and pull the navel back to the spinal column. Keep going. Good. Now pull the breath in for one last long, deep breath. Round the belly, expand the back and the ribs into the chest, up into the clavicles, and then spill it out all the way to the bottom, pulling the navel back to the spinal column. And then sit for a moment and allow yourself to assimilate the benefits of your movement and your breath. Good. Let's go take a look at the sky and the water. Pretty day. No clouds. Sun shines up over the trees. Very pretty. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Sat Nam. Have a great day.